Now, a woman who invested over £7,000 in a cryptocurrency scheme and convinced her friends to collectively invest over £250,000 has said she was brainwashed by the company. Jen McAdam from Glasgow invested the money left to her after her dad died in OneCoin. That's the name of the cryptocurrency. It's a scheme that turned out to be an international multi-billion-pound fraud. And Jen wasn't alone, as a new BBC Sounds podcast investigating the scam estimates 50,000 British people also invested. Its founder, Dr. Rouger, has been missing since 2016, despite being hunted by the FBI. Let's talk more about this now with Jen and Jamie Bartlett, who's been running the investigation into OneCoin and is hosting the podcast. Welcome, both of you. Good morning. Jen, so you'd been left this money by your dad after he sadly died. What were you told about investing in OneCoin and what it could earn you?
We were told that it's the value of it once you purchased. They were packages, so a £5,000 package. When you bought it, it turned into a digital currency value of 48,000. That's how it was approached to you.
Right. Which sounds like an amazing,
financially life-changing for many people. You were also told that OneCoin was the Bitcoin colour, and you saw how Bitcoin rose in value, which it is a store of value. And they put it to you that this was the time, early adopter stage, to now invest in OneCoin, because OneCoin was going to be the #1 cryptocurrency globally.
And how did you even hear about OneCoin? It
was through a friend who knew that I wanted to invest the amount that my father left me.
And over a couple of months you were talking to friends about it, and that's when they started to think, well, we want to invest as well.
I was ecstatic to think that this investment was going to change my life and my family's life.
Jamie, what is a cryptocurrency?
Well, a lot of people have heard of Bitcoin now because it's gone up in value and people talk about it all the time. And it's a sort of quite an exciting new technology, really. It's a form of digital cash. It's quite secure. It's a way for people to send this digital cash to each other really cheaply, really easily, to almost anyone in the world. People really believe this could one day be the future of money. But because it's so new and the technology is quite complicated, when it started growing, other people, I think, saw an opportunity to say, well, what if we create a pretend one? What if we create a scam one and trick people into investing? Because there was a lot of hype around Bitcoin, and that's what I think happened here.
OK. What were OneCoin promising to do then?
Well, I mean, Jen, as well, you know, I mean, it was a sort of a financial revolution, and you're going to change your life.
You're going to become millionaires the higher the package you invest in. It will change you and your family's life for generations to come. And it was incredible. Dr. Rouger Ignatova, as she was called, you saw her on the Forbes magazine cover, but that was actually a paid advertisement, second page advertisement for Forbes Bulgaria. Right. You saw presentations over the summit. Yeah, it was just.
It looks really legitimate. This is the thing about it. And whenever you get some new technology that's complicated, that's what's happened. And this woman, I mean, she's pretty incredible, actually, the woman behind this. Dr. Rouger. And part of the podcast is trying to find out where she's gone, because, incredibly, it sounds impossible in this day and age, but she creates this currency. Over 4 billion euros is invested in this. I mean, it's an incredible amount of money. And then in 2017, actually, it was October 2017, she takes a flight from Sofia, Bulgaria to Athens, and she disappears. And nobody's seen her since.
Has she got the money? Where is the money? Do we know where the money is?
Well,
it's gone.
This is another part of the story, of course. I mean, trying to follow the money around, and you know how these international money flows work, because this was all over the world. 175 countries, people have invested in this. Jen is not alone. There are people everywhere that have invested in this, and there are people that still believe in it today.
Your money's gone. It's lost. You've accepted that, have you?
Yes, and friends' money. In total, $250,000 has been lost.
How do you feel about saying to them, look, I've done this, why don't you think about it?
Now, and since realising that it was a scam, the regret, the shame, the guilt, it never leaves. You live with that daily.
Were there any red flags when you look back?
We were told that we could get our initial investment back out after 12 weeks. That didn't happen. That was the first red flag. And then after that, their business bank accounts started shutting down. Then they would say another one. So slowly red flags were beginning to appear. And it took until November when I received information.
I think one of the things about this is the way that, because of the way that it's structured, it spreads between friends and family.
Yeah.
You know, and so you're getting your friends and family, people closest to you, to sign up, and you're bringing them into this.
Do they? I hope you don't mind me asking. Have people fallen out with you? Do they still talk to you?
The ones that believe that it's a scam, so close friends, yes, they still talk to me. Yeah.
I mean, in terms of the podcast, Jamie, tell us more about it. Obviously, you talk to people who've lost money, and then you're on the sort of trail of it.
Yeah, it's sort of two things, really. It's trying to figure out where this woman is, which, I mean, there are theories like you wouldn't believe about where she is, what's happened to her, and also trying to sort of uncover just how she managed to pull this off. I mean, in some strange way, this is a remarkable achievement. To have fooled so many people and then to have vanished off the face of the earth, you know, and so this was always more than a cryptocurrency. This was becoming almost like a religion. You know, people were really believing in her and in this. So we're trying to uncover not just her and the story of this scam, but also why is it that people will fall for it? What's the psychology that means that even when you look on the outside now, it seems obvious.
Yes,
but when you're in
at the time, it didn't. No. At the time, it was real. It felt real. They very much use words like family and things like that. Very cult-like.
We have amazing footage actually of Jen when she's still a believer and she's arguing with someone who's trying to talk her out of it, and you're shouting at him.
Yeah.
And you were telling me you've had death threats?
Yeah.
Why?
Because in 2017, I spoke to London City Police Fraud Laundering Unit, and they said they believed it was a Ponzi scam. So I opened up a victim support group to initially tell my friends, and that was started with 13 people, and now we have 7,000 people globally. And the more with the podcasts, and for the last 2 years, because of these groups, the death threats are regular.
And how does that make you feel?
It's upsetting. Because we just want the truth as a victim of this fraud. We want the truth, and I would like to see justice. So I'm doing my best to raise awareness and to protect people from this and also cryptocurrency fraud.
Well, thank you for telling us about it and our audience. And Jamie, the podcast is available
today.
Soon. Today.
Yeah, later today, and then it's one a week. It's first two are out today, and then it's one a week after that.
And it's called?
The Missing Crypto Queen.
I didn't know
and
that
that's
was
a picture of her there, so you can see what she looks like.
Yeah. And that's available on BBC Sounds. Thank you very much, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.